It's great to be able to speak to you today. We are in our 50th anniversary year. Amnesty International is a global public good, a treasure, and I think 50 years is a good time for us to, in the first instance, of course, celebrate some of the great successes and some of the big achievements of Amnesty International, like the fact that 139 countries now do not use death penalty anymore. A very important success. Amnesty was critical to making this happen. But I think the 50th anniversary is also a time for us to reflect on what are some of the best things that we've done that we absolutely need to retain. For example, the power of speaking truth to authorities, to those who are controlling governments and corporations. Now, we've been able to speak the truth because of the evidence, the hard facts, the high quality research that we've done over the years, and we've been able to speak this truth to power because we've been independent and fearless. And whatever we do, we shouldn't lose those beautiful strengths of Amnesty International. At the same time, I think we have to remember that one of the most powerful things about Amnesty is that it's about ordinary people doing extraordinary things and holding governments and authorities to account. And so the people power, the millions of voices coming together, is the other absolute asset that we should preserve. Now, of course, 50 years is also a time for us to reflect on some of the other things which we need to adapt and change in order for us to become as effective in the next 50 years. So what are the kinds of things I have in mind? And so technology is, and we've had WikiLeaks just happening over the last period of time, and those are things which we have to simply be able to adapt to and be able to sort of be ahead of the curve on the technology side. So a lot of work to be done in that regard. And the other thing is, of course, that over the years Amnesty has become much more cautious, and a lot of things are centralized and determined from the sort of headquarters, so to speak. And that's something which, the way the world is moving, we simply can't operate like that. We have to be able to devolve and empower people on the front line, and we cannot be in we cannot allow ourselves to be in a position where decision making is done only from one or two points. We have to have a much more distributed approach, a much more empowered approach for our own staff, for our own members, for our own volunteers, and I think that looking ahead for the next 50 years, the power of women's activism, the power of youth activism, these must be at the heart of what Amnesty does. And growing Amnesty in the global south must be a very powerful agenda in our 50th anniversary and looking ahead. So I want to just close by thanking you all for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. And whether you're in a section, whether you're in an office outside the UK, or wherever you are as Amnesty activists, volunteers, staff, may I wish you every success, and thank you for everything you've done for making Amnesty such a beautiful gift to the world. Thank you very much.